How does that blend or match up with moments of testing of your faith? God presenting opportunities of, will you walk in faith on this?
Yeah, testing is something that if you go look in the Bible in the dedicated testing times, when someone we know was tested, there is a dichotomy that goes on between temptation and testing. Temptation is always for the purpose of drawing you away from God, and testing is always for the purpose of drawing you closer to God. So when something comes my way that wants to draw me away from God, I know that's a temptation. When something comes my way that is attempting to make me closer to God, then I know that's testing. I do not believe that God ever tests you for the purpose of you failing. He's always testing you for the purpose of growing your faith.
Yeah.
So he doesn't lay a test in front of you that he knows you're going to fail. God would never, as a father, you wouldn't do it to your son.
No.
You would never set him up knowing that he's going to fail. You're setting him up for something you fully know he's capable of, but he may not know he's capable of it, but you want him to know he's capable of it. So God puts that test out there to say, I know you can do it. Now, will you step up and do it?
No.
And he wants that success. You put your son up to bat, you know if he swings that bat in time with that ball, he can hit it, okay?
No.
So you want to put him up there and let him do that. Why? So he can get the confidence of hitting that ball. God's the same way with testing. It's not that he's setting something out there to see if we can figure it out. Maybe we fail, maybe we pass, whatever. I believe every time God sets a test for us, it's for us to succeed.
Yeah.
And he's going to walk us through the opportunity to succeed because he wants the net result.
So it's a almost, I know what you'll be able to do with this. It's almost a, I know you will succeed on this if you follow it and make the right choice. I'm trying to think how to word it. I think everybody uses the example of Abraham with Isaac.
Yeah.
The interesting thing is there's no doubt within Abraham.
Yeah.
There's no statement of, are you sure about this, Lord? First thing in the morning.
One more time before I raise this knife.
Yeah, exactly. First thing in the morning, he's taking Isaac up the mountain.
Yeah.
Up early, and he follows the whole process, and there's never a question. A lot of us, I think, get into the point of, well, let me pray about this one more time before I raise the knife, or while I'm raising the knife. Because are you sure about this, Lord, that this is what you want?
Fleece.
The fleece, exactly.
I'm giving you one opportunity to go ahead and tell me no.
Yeah, exactly. Just now, right?
Yeah.
And it can be difficult for people to back off of that and yet make the step. And it sounds kind of confusing, but yeah, like sometimes it's hard for us to, okay, I'll make this step because I know this is a step of faith, as opposed to, let me make this step to show you that I've got the faith, like you were talking about before.
Yeah.
And I think for me,
the difference in the scenario, and we'll come back to finances, but the difference in the scenario would have been if Abraham had told God, I'm going to prove to you how much my faith is. I'm going to go sacrifice my son to you.
Good point.
He never asked him to do that.
Yeah.
But the test was, are you willing to go all the way? I think he knew Abraham. The scripture actually says, now I know that you would give your only son.
Yeah.
I think that's a conversation he's having with Abraham, because I believe he knew Abraham could go all the way. Because think of the parallel to Christ's crucifixion if he hadn't.
Absolutely.
Okay. It would be, he kind of has to succeed so we can write this story down, so we can realize that the Father took his only begotten son there, and he took him on a 3-day journey, and he put the wood on him, and he took him up to a place of sacrifice, and was allowing that to happen. And then there was this substitute lamb, okay?
Yeah.
That whole story would have been shot if he'd gone up there and stabbed him and killed him.